You are a difficult man to find.
Ah,
Hemminger Jarl is dead. I was told you are a master craftsman. I seek an etching on the shield to celebrate the life and death of Hemminger Jarl.
the stones. Hemminger Jarl possessed a steady hand and steady heart. Do you possess the same?
Hvernig áttan í nafni allra áslastur fyllir svona gimla góður snotramann og kappi mikil andskotans.
Is not yet steady.
How could it be at such a time?
Hemminger Jarl's heart never wavered.
Who are you? A friend of Hemminger's? Or a man exiled by his order?
It does not matter who I was. I am nameless now. I am no one.
You have not yet answered me. Will you help me with my etching?
How will you remember him?
By his wisdom, always an inspiration.
The web of Wirth, then. 9 lines that write our fates. Past, present, and future entwined. Is this what you desire?
Yes, I choose this one.
I will begin.
How did you come to be here?
Fate. I was given a death sentence. Unfairly, I felt. But a man was killed. Hemminger Jarl desired for me to live. The villagers did not. My sight and exile. That was our compromise.
Thank you for this.
His son will take his place.
That is for Villy to decide.
Villy has no say. Fate has already decided.
Hemminger will be pleased with our gift. I wonder if Villy has found his spear. Sunan.
Thank you, mighty Thor. You've saved my life.
When you sober up, steer clear of roosters. Order seems to have been restored. Now to trick me. Orders. Now to trick me, to let him know. I've calmed the guests as much as they can be in their grief.
They mourn.
And how do you...
I mourn more
Hemminger would be proud of what you have accomplished.
I hope so.
This ache will pass, Trygve.
Yes.
The Alding is tomorrow, and a Jarl must be chosen. I should speak to Sunnema about this.
Did you consult the Volva? And were your questions answered?
Some questions were answered. Others, I must answer myself. Do you think there's a place for Vili in our settlement? He expressed a desire to live and work with us.
Will he not be Jarl of this Shire before the day's end?
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see Trygve in the high seat.
Eivor, Tryggvi has no intention to lead. He feels duty-bound to follow his master into death.
Absolutely not. My father would never allow such foolishness.
How else can I honor my Jarl, old as I am? This is no country for me. The future is yours, Vili.
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live. I forbid you to follow him into death. I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
Do you forbid me as a friend, Vili? Or as our new Jarl?
As a man who would see you come to your senses.
Vili. Trygve. Each man wears one of Hemminger's boots, with both men unwilling to seize the other. Does the world need such useless, dithering men? Why not stake a claim yourself? Take this Shire for your own. It is not my place. Your place is anywhere you lay your head, any hill you summit, any silver you take for your own. Do not limit yourself to niceties. Nottinghamshire deserves a leader to admire, a man the people can trust. Most love Vili, and he loves them. But he lacks the will to be leader. He could learn, but does he wish to? And Trygve, sturdy and wise and loyal to the legacy Hemminger Jarl left behind. Almost to a fault. But he is old, and his thrill for living has fled him. Hardly inspiring.
You cannot! I will not allow it!
I am not asking for your permission. Only your forgiveness.
Gods, Eivor, put a stop to this fool's death wish.
This is no small decision, Trukvi. And not without great cost. The Shire will be diminished without you.
But I have nobody left. My life's purpose lies dead upon that pyre.
That is not so. When people look to my father for guidance, who did they see him turn to for counsel?
Hemminge Jarl was my rock. Yes, I gave him counsel, but he made the hard choices.
If Hemminger were here, would he not urge you to wield this wisdom for the betterment of all? Was your vow to serve Hemminger Jarl unto death, or to serve his legacy in life?
I will stay. You have wisdom, Eivor. More than I could have guessed.
Eivor!
Sunniva,
Picts were spotted moments ago, lurking in the thicket. Ville gave chase.
stick. He should have roused me first. Show me where he went.
Let us wake the others. The dark is lousing with Picts.
The nobles are too drunk to join this fight. It would be a slaughter on both sides.
You know best, Drengur. Just take care, will you? His rage has consumed him, Eivor. All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
Stick was never one to temper his emotions. This was bound to happen. I should have been more vigilant.
Do not blame yourself, Drengur.
He always had me to watch his back. His children, and again now. If this rampage is what he needs to rid himself of the sick that binds him, I will at least make sure he does not hurt himself.
Thank Odin he has the mighty Wolf-Kissed as his shadow.
There are things we do for family, Sunniva. No questions asked. For you, I would have done the same. For any of the Raven clan.
We know, Drengur. That is why we are sworn to you. Here, Eivor. This was where Ville saw the scout killed and then charged after the enemy ahead. I will head back to Hemdon and make sure our raid...
I should not be seen in this area. are gone. It is done.
I've seen roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound. Is it thunder?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly!
What have we here?
Thrilling, was it not? Just like when we were children, getting into trouble and getting away.
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, Arstick.
Ah, my Thor's thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless.
I do.
Great then felt... I did wonder what troubled you, but I smiled at hearing.
Well, you have your...
That I will...
But I am not my... Do you think Slipnir would be content bound to a stable? Hey! What is that for?
You have friends, Willi. What about Tryggvi? And...
Of course.
You can't roam forever. You are surrounded, and that will not change. Unless you...
You...
Troll-faced arse-stick.
A chicken drauger! Is such...
Voda, too. Your father's death aside, Willi.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened? What adventures?
I have, fondly. And often... Billy, no. That will not happen. I'm sorry. Get some rest, huh? Are you going?
With so much on my mind, I haven't...
I understand. Billy. Go on already. To prepare for the funeral, I imagine. So many Danes, so many Norse. This will be the send-off Hemminger deserves.
You have seen what was needed.
I have more than enough. All the funeral preparations are in order. I've not seen your face among the Hemminger clan.
I come on behalf of the mighty Haft. These people are good drinkers.
All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Hemminger Jarl. We're about to send you on your final journey. Tell me, what funeral...
Some Voda survived the fight.
If he's not careful, that Voda... No longer besieged by chickens, I see.
Throw the dra...
Duset vos interim e promisa.
Will your god warder survive these flames?
It will. And
I hardly recognized you outside your cave.
I regret not seeing my great...
You have done him a kindness by being here.
Brothers, sisters, kin and clan. It is time.
Afton, it is good to see you.
Aye. If only our meeting were to take place during a more joyous occasion.
To come all this way, you must have known him well.
Not as well as I would have liked, but he was a fine warrior and an honest man. One I could trust, and I trust very few. To Hemminger Jarl, Skål.
Aye. Skål. Your old friend. It is good to see you here.
One of us had to stay in Jorvik.
I never.
Eivor, my father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts.
I have it here. A shield bearing the sign of the Web of Weird. Woven into this shield as you wove your spirit into our lives. May the skulls sing of you as the gods embrace you. Feast, my friend, in the halls of the free and brave.
Stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Emina-san.
Today we mourn the passing of Heminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire. My father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity, his spirit. In you I see his life, and his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink! We are these things because he was these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you again. Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the Longhouse for the All-Thing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
You have seen what was needed.
More than enough.
Who will become the next Jarl? Does it pass from father to son?
Aye, the burden is Vili's to bear. But the lad never wanted it. I'm not sure what is to happen.
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. Not...
The declaration of succession.
I agree.
Eivor!
You look uneasy.
Burdened by grief, drowning in need, and paralyzed by a sword. I stand between that man and Jarldom.
You stand side by side, really, and one of you must step forward.
My father placed us side by side because he trusted your vision. So what do you see?
I see a Dringer before me. A man who yearns for the glory of battle. Tryggvi should be Jarl. And you should follow your own path, wherever it may lead. Off a cliff, and into the ocean if that is what you need.
You know how to ruin a good moment, Wolfgist.
Some time ago, you asked about living with us, as one of our war band. Is that something you still want?
To raid with you and Bragi? Gods, yes. Imagine the blood and mead we would spill.
For old times, then, and new alike.
Watch the look on the old man's face when he hears what we have planned. I stand before you as Vili Hemminger's son, but not as a Jarl. There is only one man with the needed honor and wisdom. Only one man my father deemed worthy of following him. Tryggvi, Jarl of Nottingham. May you walk proudly in Hemminger's path.
What is this?
Old friend, you deserve this. And so much more. Be proud. My future is elsewhere, Tryggvi. I will go with Eivor, to live and fight beside the Raven clan.
I do not know what to say.
Say yes.
Yes. Thank you, Vili. Eivor.
Well done, Arstig.
Until my path leads me home, I serve under your banner, Eivor.
Eivor, let my first decree be Hemminger's wish. An alliance between our people. When you call, we will rise.
As we shall for you, Tryggvi Jarl.
No one can live up to Hemminger Jarl, but I will do my best to serve in his stead. Thank you, Eivor. I entrust Vili to you.
To know about this. It is time I return to the settlement. Look at you, Chewie.
Good day, my love.
bring fair tidings, Renry. Hemming Jarl in Nottinghamshire.
Sad news, but
I saw my old friend Villy on my visit. He has now joined our clan.
I remember the young man.
Shall we?
Please, Eivor. Not now. Not with Sigurd there.
I should go. I want to see the Alliance map. Hytham received a message from Winchester. From someone called...
Your hidden ally.
Yes.
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will... If you go.
I will make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me, and then recite this...
A passage from their holy...
Guide. I have the plans you need.
Good, good. Once added to the elixir, in taking this, you will have prepare yourself. The elixir is ready. It will taste like misery itself. But it will open your mind to the sights and sounds of the 9 worlds.
prophecies of the Nornir are as clear as daylight. The Aesir are doomed. All Asgard is doomed. Repeat the last passage.
Brothers will fight one another and kill one another.
The home of the gods turns red with gore.
It will be an age of storms.
An age of wolves.
Not this. Further along. The foretelling of a wolf. A great beast.
The wolf Fenrir howls terribly before the gates to hell.
The beast will break its bonds and run.
And my part? What about me?
Then comes the second great sorrow.
When the Havi goes to fight the wolf.
And falls to Fenrir.
And falls to Fenrir. It's there, you see. You have foretold my death. Your Havi will die.
We speak what we see.
We know your fate. Your destiny.
Have you gleaned enough, O wise one?
Why struggle and fight if we are but threads stretched between anchored points? Without hope, life is a prison, not a gift.
Life is the music that comes from playing those threads. That is what lifts our spirits and fills our hearts.
I am no string to be plucked or tied. I am the High One, the Lord of Ecstasy, the enemy of the wolf. I am eternal. Riddled words only cloud my thoughts. A storm is brewing. Not in the clouds, but down below. Does our final battle draw near? Is this how Ragnarok begins? What do you see?
We met.
Booty's balls. We are Asgardians. We don't skulk around like elves. We fight!
We are fighting. For our homes, for our people. But some problems can't be solved with the hard end of a hammer.
Name one.
Harvey, break our stalemate.
What is this? Another invasion?
Warriors from Jotunheim. They attack from all fronts.
While we sit on our trembling hands and scratch our bums.
Not so, Thor. Many Aesir have been sent to the four corners of Asgard, leaving we four to defend the Great Hall.
Havi, lend me a score of your warriors and I will lead them into Jotunheim myself.
We cannot afford such a loss. The Einherjar must hold back to defend our city.
I would bring them here, to hold the Great Hall itself. This invasion is too large to spread ourselves around.
All this prattle solves nothing. Battle or death!
Silence! All of you. We will take the fight to the enemy before they cross the Bifrost.
Well said, Ravenfeeder. Name those who may fight beside you.
I need only one. You, Thor, Lord of Thunder. Together we'll cripple the enemy before they grow too bold.
Rouse every warrior who can hold axe or hammer. We're hunting Jotnar heads!
The rest of you, stay back to protect the Great Hall. Were any creatures among the Jotnar? Drago, trolls, or wolves?
What troubles you, Havi?
Does your far side tell you something?
More invaders! They gather at the Bifrost Bridge!
Where's Loki? He should be guarding that door.
Warn the others. The fight begins.
Einherjar! Here is the battle you died to attain! For Havi and for Asgard!
Væri örg
Jotunheim scum! Welcome to your doom!
Warriors with me! The rest of you guard the Great Hall!
Láttu þér eigi skófast! Ertu eigi vippus! Meira Afrikana! Af!
With me! I gift this battle to myself!
Einherjar! Bring the heavy your blades! We will drown our enemies in blood!
Blood for Asgard! Say hello to Jormungandr!
Kill the Africans! Burn their halls!
What's that?
You've done us no favors either, Jotun.
Wait, no. You're mistaken. I am your... I was only passing through from one land to another.
Would your song be the same if the Jotnar had won this fight?
Yes, of course. Of course. Are you calling me a liar?
Harvey! I found this one lurking in the shade, shying from battle. Shall I extract some teeth to get him talking? Or pluck out an eye?
You were told to guard this portal, Loki. What happened?
The portal opened, and these soldiers came bleeding through. So I sent warning straight away. And I captured this one, the soggy-jowled sheep herder.
What is your name, stranger?
I am called the Builder by most.
He wants your name, not your trade.
If I have another name, it's not within my memory. Builder it's been for as long as I've been building things.
Why have you come to Asgard?
To bow my bruised ego, I'll admit. The Jotnar did not appreciate my skills and crafts.
And you thought we, in Asgard, might?
Was it wrong to believe you and your kin possess a wisdom beyond measure and could recognize such a rare opportunity?
Harvey, when someone gifts you a horse, you ride it. I put a bridle on this one.
Is that right, Builder? Are you a gift horse? Or a secret curse?
Neither, High One. I am only a tool. One with hopes to be well used.
This portal has been a source of misery for some time. I want it sealed.
With respect, this is not the only way the Jotnar can enter Asgard. May I propose a more encompassing solution?
We have tried all manner of barriers and still we are breached. What makes you think yours could keep out giants, or worse?
I've been among the giants, learned their weaknesses. My shield will succeed where yours have failed. If you doubt me, I could offer a demonstration.
A demonstration, yes. And if he fails to impress, we hoist his skin as a sail.
I'll accept these terms, with the last condition. I would need water from your well of Urth.
What do you know of our sacred well?
It's a place of great power and vital magic, a source of spirit. It's the water there that will power your shield.
I'll collect the water, Harvey. Keep this one clear of our sacred sites.
Loki, hold. I will go to the well. You must find this builder clearing for his display.
No, it's no trouble, Avi. The damp and the dark appeal to me.
Go with the builder, then return to the Great Hall with news of our next step.
As you command. An interesting offer.
A curious coincidence. Spread your wings, Sunan.
Eivor, awake so soon?
Yes. The fog cleared suddenly. I can speak of what I've seen, but I felt pulled away.
Say nothing of it now. Return to this another time.
I will, when I'm ready.
Need to cloak myself here. I will find the man in white in their god's house. Sunan, guide me. This...
Do you have a moment to speak of our Lord and Savior?
Here, spend...
You honor the Lord's... For God's Spirit breathed...
A holy river?
On the mountain, he walked...
Balder to...
At his tomb, the earth shook and an...
A stirring saga, old man. Use that coin again. This must be the house of that timid god. They built him a rich...
Do you have a moment to speak... You have no...
This must be the house of that timid god. This must be the house of that timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
Lectio hominum quale dilex, ego sum verite, qua tantum.
Even the mighty fall, and God...
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn.
Is that so?
When pride comes, you know these words, and you know why.
I do. As Jesus, speak the deed.
If I must dance to you...
In books, one may. Or perhaps...
I know your gods.
Speak his deed.
On the mountain
his transfiguration.
God breathed on
his baptism.
The women came with offerings.
His resurrection. Thou art weighed in the balance. Perhaps you should try again.
The women came with
his
Curse you, Clark.
God has it.
God breathed.
His baptism.
On the mountain
his transfig.
Curse you, Clark.
God has.
God breathed.
His baptism.
The women
his
on the mountain
his transfigure. Thou art weighed in the balances, and perhaps you should try again.
On the mountain his transfix. The women came.
His res.
God breathed.
His baptism. Thou art where. Perhaps you should.
The women came.
His red.
God breathed.
His baptism.
On the mount.
His trans. Thou art. Perhaps you should try.
I am no.
Then return.
And Aelfus answered, his body gone to earth, and he...
Has his light brought illumination to your darkness? Speak his story.
God breathed.
His baptism.
On the mountain
his trans...
The women came.
His red. And Jesus said, I am the...
Are the riddles done?
That is not for me to decide, for I am not the one who summoned you. If you follow, I will lead you to him.
I solved your riddle. Now all I get is silence. Who am I to meet?
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush. Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that your god fears death,
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve...
To all the priests in Winchester, you risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. 3 men...
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened...
You have faced warriors like me...
I have men in London and Jorvik. Not long ago, men and women of some influence. When I received this letter, I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can say.
Very well. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin...
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following...
Where was he last?
At his house. Eivor. Compose yourself while you are my guest.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come. I need to find this reeve, Goodwin. I see you, little mice.
The quill has eyes everywhere.
Oblivion cast all.
Ser sones.
Ich van houden van
Liebeslange.
Kom maar.
I'd gladly reave the swan robe. My blade is...
Well now.
Alfred's got some stones on him arresting Alfred's man. Who rules in Winchester anyway? Or not?
Well, you ain't, that's for sure. So keep your mouth shut.
Shut your mouth, yeah? Unless you want yours to rot off in the keep.
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him?
What's this now?
Don't give me Alfred's jewel, I will...
Someone disagrees with Alfred, educating the people of Winchester. Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks. Other guards destroying evidence. Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison. I should not be seen in this area. Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man. Cast about this land, my friend. The other side must be barred. What do you see? There was method to these cuts. Not bandit rabble, but a trained Saxon warrior.
A Dane in Winchester? These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bend.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody libel.
That he was, and you are the man.
If I had one guess, to find the...
So where do we start?
My research should help us.
I will find your reason.
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
Blocked from the other side. Reeve Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife, to be carried out soon. To get on the other side. The other side was barred.
need to get on the other side. Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients. Be my eyes.
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move.
This so-called order and not
shit peddlers who are...
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor, of the Raven clan.
Well, Eivor, when our three
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your bishop, Aelfirth, was the sixth.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
I found this nailed on a door.
A disputation of
The gallows.
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure.
The gallows had you arrested.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course. That hedge...
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in...
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is obeying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul. There are rats in the grain store, and Alfred has set the traps. You cannot steal and be welcome at our hearths. You cannot slander and keep your tongue. You cannot walk freely through our streets, mocking our laws, our king's edicts. And so I ask, who has the right to determine the fate of the perverse, if not the goodly people of Winchester? I am but your humble servant.
Between his Swickland moose.
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree. I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
Selwyn is dead. His lies poisoned everyone against us, and for what?
Some only care for their own power and position. I'm sorry I could not save your husband.
Together, lad! We have this! I'll stage your welcome.
see.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones.
Magister Batter is a horse's...
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow?
And you have plunged my city into chaos.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead,
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a...
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor?
The quill remains.
The decay of learning has...
The quill preys on the...
Did you discover more?
I did. The quill is calling... Now we know why so many children...
I can talk to some.
Good.
We Norse are the... I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Get off me, you oaf!
Stop struggling and give back that apple.
Apple? I didn't score nothing! Get your hands off me, cow breath!
Cow breath? You little street rat.
What is that boy doing all the way up there?
Help me! His head like a fresh hen's egg! He's winning! Jump, little flea! Jump, flea! Jump! Stop it, you frumpkin! If he falls, God will punish you! I'm just... The harness, Bert! It's yours for the taking!
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, Nosy! I'm starving!
Godspeed! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
Oh, God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
Oh, my days, I can't look! Jump, little flea! Jump, flea, jump! Stop it, you frumpkin! If he falls, God will punish you!
What do you see, Sunan?
again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the...
It was burning when I found it. Well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
I'm not sure. Looks like an old lady's been rolling in shit with all the other ugly sows. A hog in a dress, maybe?
Goodbye!
Rolled into the brush, have you?
Ha! That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle...
I'm looking for the quill.
Us? Working for the Quill?
Is that so?
I am innocent as a lamb. They were the Quill's thugs and you killed them. Wouldn't want to be in your boot.
It sounds like you...
This one's brave and strong.
So you are not working?
We steal to stay alive.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like, go on. Give him what you took. Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Have a look, Sunan. I should watch out for a mousetrap.
I didn't get nothing today. I like the pretty things. But everyone died. Stealing is wrong. And left me alone on the streets. There's never enough food. I'm always starving. That's her! Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the Quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn. You have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms.
where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
Shit! Flee! Damn you! You're in pieces! Got you!
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My Order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated! And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in vouching.
been set to meet him at an alehouse nearby. We sweat and toil to reach this moment.
The Ancient Ones laugh at my sweat now. That war sweat the Roman gods hate so much, we long for.
Discard all that. A good feast with fresh battle milk on your brows is not something you will ever taste again.
Choke on my bones.
You have the shot.
Hey, Ballas! Over!
Must be blocked from the other side.
Edestin en att fram! Hej, Paras! Max! We're shooting You think you can guzzle the grog? Prove it!
Eivor!
Is this where justice
hides? Sploot!
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes.
I've been called.
Be thou hail, Ealdor.
I sat easy with my kinsman.
If the mead is...
I could use someone like you in my settlement.
I would love to devote myself to the...
Impossible. Even in death, our
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. It must be a sour apple to swallow. No.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop...
I do not believe it. Too much theater.
Well, you could pay your respects.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver.
Watch your step, Eivor. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
Survey the area sooner. If the bishop is worm meal, then here should be the proof.
Eternal bliss.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Makes no odds to me. But I'm sorry for Harriet. She cared so much for him. More than a sister should.
Stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here.
Help the sleeping.
Wember, help.
You dig the graves.
Have you seen Layoff?
Layoff. What happened?
Sleeping. Sleeping like my dog.
Someone heard
Yes. Yes. And... Are we friends now?
Hey, Paras!
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of you?
Have you no shame?
I will leave you. Are you the bishop's family?
God, no. Just here to make sure that impious bastard is actually dead. He bedded my wife, the randy bastard.
Did you know Bishop Aelfirth?
Barely. But can you still smell the burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
Only his head and neck are burned. Is this what Wember meant? That they stole his friend's face? And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said Aelfirth was a brute. Threadbare clothes. And they belong to Wemberstrand. This funeral is a shadow play. The Order killed an innocent, burned his face so no one could tell, and interred him in Aelfirth's place. His sister knows more than she lets on.
What now?
A pretty show you have laid on here. But I know the truth.
You would dare speak...
Your brother is the Sikhs, and no more dead than I am.
Heresy. My brother was the Bishop of Winchester.
When Goodwin got too close to the truth about your brother's place in the Order, you buried him. Or rather, you buried another in his place. The poor gravedigger's friend. Burning his face so no one would know.
How did you... No,
Your brother is not in that crypt. Tell me where he is before more lives are lost.
I will not tell you anymore. Guards! All right, have your way. It won't do you any good. Guards!
Go, Sunan.
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred...
He means to kill Alfred.
Regicide? No. The king will...
You are a damned fool.
Threat you.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred. My eyes, Sunan.
The letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfirth is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom, enlightened thought. This would raise us above the sins of our fathers. These I will demand of the next
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came. And God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk. A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Elfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfirth, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He wrapped himself in a death cloak to murder your king.
Shouldn't you rejoice at the death of a king? You are a heathen and a devil.
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned Order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the Bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Agnus Dei, Cogitariat in multis super frontis divorium, et multi benedicient.
Godas! Ja, Godas! Holy Father! Help me! It's bitter!
We should be resident! Flee on!
Need to get on the other side. What's this? If Aelfir's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins. This must be it. The door to Aelfir's secrets. I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it. The other side must be barred. Everything they did was to undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There's nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward. Locked from the other side. Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Go, Sunan.
For your relief!
Gathram! Fluga! Fluga!
He quelathus! Inafram!
Fluga!
What do you see? Aid me. Be my eyes.
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it. Damn you, Alfred.
return to Hytham and Ranvi. They will want to know what happened here. Show me what lies ahead. Sunan, guide me.
Really? Making yourself at home?
As best as I know how. It is good to be here.
Good. And...
How kind of you, Eivor.
Looks like I have a new letter.
Good day, my love.
I should talk to Hytham. The Order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred. The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
Take a look at the new maps I made.
What have you got for...
Always easier to follow a map. It's on your map now. That's it?
I will see you...
Be safe out there.
I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
Keep this. It serves your cause better than it does my pocket.
Ah, good. I hope this one did not give you too much trouble. As a token of my gratitude, I want you to have this. Thank you. I expect there are yet more to claim.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Look at you, Chewie.
Eivor, Sigurd wishes to speak with you. He is quite agitated.
Something happened.
You will want to speak to him yourself.
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory? I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage, back to Norway, to wish my father farewell, and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway? I need to discuss this with Randvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.